Ahoy Maloy, welcome back to another gut-wrenching episode of Talkin' Wrestling. I'm your host D-Cypher, and then joined alongside me in the blue corner is Dashy aka Alpha Solo.
If you smell what Dashy's cooking, what's up?
And in the red corner, hailing from West Philadelphia 215, it's AJ.
Here, and that's what it be.
And now it's time to talk wrestling. What's up, guys? All right, so we are going to start off with a recap of the Raw January 15th episode. Opening up, we had Cody Rhodes versus a Drew McIntyre promo. What did you guys think of that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick of Drew whining, blaming everybody else for his problems. It's annoying at this point. It's like, bro, you lost. It was you. It wasn't Damian Priest's fault. It was good. It was a good promo. Set up something that'd be nice. But I'm just sick of Drew crying like a baby.
Like a baby.
Yeah, everything is everybody else's fault.
I get it because at one point, and it's like this: everybody complains about not being the champion, this, that, and the third. So it makes a lot of sense. But also, you was a champion, bro.
Yeah,
You just
like
wasn't a good champion. You just wasn't a good champion.
Like wrong time, I guess, but you'll be all right. And keep talking about the bloodline. The bloodline forgot about the bloodline. Keep bringing up the bloodline if people care.
He said the bloodline forgot about the bloodline.
That's facts, though. He not lying.
If it wasn't for the bloodline and bringing Jey Uso to Raw, it's like, bro, get over it. Win the Royal Rumble and shut up.
Well, speaking of factions, R-Truth, he's still showing his loyalty to his faction because, you know, he's a part of Judgement Day and he was making bank for Judgment Day. Damian Priest rolled up on him like, yo, what you doing? R-Truth like, I'm making money. Here's your cut.
I like that. R-Truth is freaking gold. He just hands him a big wad of cash and says, yo, give him a t-shirt. He actually took it. I was like, oh, shit.
Then later on in the episode, Damian like, yo, I got my cut. You better go see him to get your cut. JD McDonough's like, do I get a cut? I don't know. Are you even in Judgment Day?
That part was funny.
No.
I like this little storyline.
I like that a lot, but it's also funny because it reminds me of Crime Time when Crime Time was selling them tickets to DX and everybody back in the day. I'm like, it was a breath of fresh air seeing that. I'm like, dang, R-Truth really is it. He's a comedic wrestler. He's doing his part. I like it.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's number one in merch sales too.
Oh, yeah, because he's fucking R-Truth.
And by the way, Damian Priest actually the one who vouched for R-Truth to keep the storyline going for him. R-Truth just had an interview with that. With Bully Ray, gotta be correct. I like to call him Bubba, but Bully Ray since he's on TNA right now. Thanks.
And I don't think he liked that gimmick of Bubba anymore. He's just like, I'm refined now. I'm a bully. Urgh.
He's a bully, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But speaking of, R-Truth and Judgment Day, Tom and Nick, they went up against DIY, and we didn't.
Tom and Nick.
We didn't really get a chance to see much from Nick. We saw a lot of Tom, but we didn't see a lot of Nick.
McDonald? Is that really his name, Tom?
No, Tom and Nick is the Dominic Mysterio, but instead of Dominic, it's Tom and Nick.
We never saw Nick.
Okay, that's what he. Okay,
Yeah, we only see Tom. We'll never see Nick.
Okay,
Tom.
Okay, R-Truth is the big. Okay, now I get it. That's funny.
He said, "Where's Tom and Nick?"
He said, "Even though I never met Nick." I'm like, who Nick?
But what did y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that fight against DIY?
I don't pay attention. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be watched that whole entire match, bro. That match was a good match, bro. And DIY put Dominic and JD over.
Dominic and JD lost. They lost that fight.
I know. You could lose a fight, but you still get put over.
I don't think that's what getting put over means, sir.
No, ready? They not even chanting, "This is awesome" when JD go out there fighting, when Dominic go out there fighting. They like saying, "Boo," or, bro. They was chanting, "This is all." They was really like doing their thing, bro. That was actually one of the top matches of the night. Then and DIY put them over. Or I could say Dominic and them put them over because DIY is actually.
Yeah, I would say Dominic and them put them over. It was a good fight, but I don't think Dominic got put over.
Yeah, let me have rephrase that. Dominic them put DIY over since what's name came back. Yeah, I had to rephrase it. My fault. Other way around. Dominic and them put what's name them over, but not saying no discretion. I can always do this thing, but Judgment Day is where it's at right now. They're a hot topic. You feel me? It is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. What did y'all think of
I
the
couldn't wait for
Chelsea
it.
Green, Piper Nivens versus Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae match? Little women's
It
tag
was.
team division fight.
I'm gonna be honest. This spoiler for me. This whole episode was filler. It just seemed like they was just giving people time. And
No,
Yeah,
I
we
barely
had
agree.
giving
two.
them
Yeah,
that.
we had two women's tag matches, so I could see how you might feel that way. The only match that I really cared about was the DIY. That was a good fight, and then Chelsea Green's fight was interesting. Was that the one with the crazy pin? Yeah, they had a crazy pin situation, so that was kind of interesting too. All the other matches. Oh no,
So
Xavier Woods.
I
No,
get it.
okay. I paid attention to a couple more matches than you. I did. I ain't even gonna pretend.
Yeah, it was probably like one
So
or
I
two.
get it. So I
Definitely
get
one.
why whatever. Because even though Chelsea Green and them was the last champion, they still in the limelight to get the rematch clause. But what it is, they still trying to figure out because since the women's
Hold on,
championship,
AJ. I gotta correct you. They did the rematch clause in the previous episode of Raw, so they don't get a rematch clause to a rematch
no,
clause. They failed. They lost their
uh,
rematch. There's no more rematch clause.
they might end up getting it again because their rivalry is still funny. So it depends how it's still played on screen. Because
Yeah,
you
no, it
see
could be
two-time
another
champion.
fight, but that wouldn't be them exercising their rematch clause according to
Okay,
quote unquote kayfabe. They've already used their rematch clause.
okay. Technicality, yeah. Because it's on technicality, yeah. But they're gonna end up fighting again. That's the last fight. But since the women's tag team championships is like universal, we come from NXT, Raw, whatever, get them belts. They trying to find who's the next duo to go against Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. That's all they trying to do. So in reality, that match was a filler match.
Yeah, as long as they hold the titles for a little bit, we
Oh
need
yeah, I like
somebody
that
to
group.
make sense.
I like that group a lot. That duo was a group. They need to come up with a name.
KC2. That's what I call them.
KC2.
Yeah, they both KC.
That's actually They
What did you
did the
guys
ends up
think
and put
about seeing Gunther? Gunther, he came back. He made his return on Monday Night Raw.
Get her out. That's my guy. I fuck with Group there. I wanted him to win the Royal Rumble. I don't know if he is. We can do predictions next week, I guess.
No, he's
But
not.
yeah, he's not. I mean, it's good to see him. I think he might last long, get eliminated by Brock Lesnar, or do something else with Brock Lesnar.
Because
And
what it is, they really trying to find a few for him that makes sense for him to lose the belt, and then he could become a world champion. It's not like that he's not ready for that.
to me, it's Dragunov. I don't know if y'all watch
Oh, I do. I watch Dragon.
NXT
I watch
UK.
Dragon
Look,
but
when
my
they was in
man
UK
Reg
and they
pointed
had
me
that
out.
match, that match they had in the NXT UK, that shit was a banger.
Yeah, so I watch
They
Dragon.
gotta
I
bring
watch
him back.
NXT.
If
I
they
was
bring
watching NXT
Dragunov back,
before this.
like let's say Dragunov dropped the belt to Trick, and then Trick and
hmm
Carmelo do their thing. Dragunov can come up either after WrestleMania or at WrestleMania, probably after, and beat Gunther. How about calling Reznov? Goodness gracious.
So I want that to happen. Yeah, I told my man Reg the same thing. What if Dragon come up and fight Gunther? But then he kind of pointed out to me he's ready, but he's not ready when it comes to his character. So he won't lose. So that's not really going to happen with him and Gunther. I'm like, that kind of makes sense. It would make more sense it would make sense for Miz to win, but I get why Miz ain't won.
I
I'm trying to
wasn't
think
a big
who's
fan.
actually in the Continental Championship worthy. Who can't?
Nobody at this point. You can
Because
do
he
Jay
made it.
Uso. You can do Braun Breaker.
Well,
You can do
I know who it is. I know who it is. He's a main event talent, but he also top tier slash mid card main event talent because he's been in the game for so long, and he can't keep doing it for so long. That's Sheamus, and I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie, that's the truth. But
And he never won the
Sheamus,
Intercontinental too.
yeah, and Sheamus trying to put over the what is it? The brute what do they call it? Brute
Harlan
fighting
Brutes.
brute? Yeah. He trying
Brawling
to put them
Brutes.
over. Yeah, brawling brute. He trying to put them over, so it's kinda hard when he's injured, so he's in a rocking hard place.
Hey man, as long as the next champion ain't gonna be trash, because it's gonna be hard to top Gunther.
Well, I
You just
also
gotta be
don't want to
okay
see
with
a
it.
super long extended title reign either.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
done
doing
with
that.
those. I'm done with those.
We're done. We're not doing that. Yep. Never mind. Go ahead. What happened next on Raw?
Well, coming out alongside or after, well, no, alongside with the Ring General was Ludwick Kaiser, who we know previous week he did a devastating kick to the face while he was on the steps to Kofi Kingston. So while he was getting praised for that by the Ring General, Xavier Woods came out like a Dragon Ball Z character with his little puffy outfit on, looking like an anime character for real. And he was like, yo,
No, he
yo,
did.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Now you finna fight me right now. I need some blood. I
He
need my
definitely
pound of
seemed like
flesh.
a Dragon Ball Z character. I'm like, why is he talking so cheesy? But
Yeah.
he said something that made me laugh. He said, I've come to extract my pound of flesh from your skin or something.
Yeah, that was very anime, and I was feeling it, and I like the way he was holding the mic. I was like, yo, this bull definitely like anime. I like him. He played video games. You could tell he a gamer.
You could tell the way.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with him.
I just don't like his mic skill. I don't like when he talks on the mic. His voice don't match his body.
He don't have a deep enough voice.
Yeah,
because that's what I felt. I don't really remember, from the previous episode, I didn't really watch a lot of wrestling, so I never really seen Xavier Woods do promos. I just picked him as a character in the game. So yeah, his voice, I can agree with what you're saying. His voice doesn't match his body. You would think he has a much deeper voice, but at the same time, being as though I know him from the up, down stuff and all the IGN stuff, I'm like, oh, he's a gamer, so it makes sense. He doesn't have a high pitched voice. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play these games, I'm gonna do this anime, but I'm extra buff and I'll do a backflip.
And that's why I knew that he came around. That's why I had all the 60, what is it? 64-bit emotes and stuff like that with their logos and everything.
Yep. What did you think about the fight, Xavier Woods and Ludwick Kaiser?
It was what it was.
I liked it. It was brutal. I don't really care for a regular singles match. I like it when they get brutal, so I like it.
I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to either get, since Big E not coming back, they're trying to either, since New Day not popping how they are to get the tag team titles, they trying to get one of them to face Gunther or whatever, or get Ludwick to fight Gunther for the title, which can kind of make sense, but we want to see that. Ludwick not better. He's not a better fighter than Dragunov, and I don't think he really should be on the main roster, honestly, to be 100% correct.
I like Ludwick. I think he can be a singles star, but he got to stay a bad guy because he got a real punchable face and voice.
And that's 100% true.
I think he'd be all right. Well, I don't think they should break up him like Imperium, but like he'd be all right if he was by himself.
Well, following that altercation that ended in another countout, we had Akira Tozawa versus Ivar. That was a lopsided fight for sure.
For sure. That wasn't big man slapping manly meat. That was little meat, big meat. That was Whopper and Whopper Jr.
But I still like how it ended, and I liked that Valhalla got to get a little bit of action too. And I realized, I never really paid attention to the entrance, but I realized she was barefoot. I'm like, okay, pulling the Matt Riddle, so that was funny as well. What did y'all think about the matchup? No, Valhalla is always walking around barefoot, and I'm like, I never noticed that. Because you don't really see her. She's always ringside, so you never see her feet. But when she did the little dive to, what is the girl's name? I forgot, whoever. When she dived towards her.
Maxine.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree. Yes, thank you. When she dived towards Maxine, I was like, oh,
I forget my little baby name. That's my baby. How you forget my baby name?
Well,
you're a little tall, but
hey, you got that. Yeah, I like Nia Jax, so I feel.
Well, anyway, so what did y'all think of the fight? I think pretty interesting.
Believe it or not, I like Tozawa because of his character, and he can fight. I actually like the finishing with that power bomb. Like, I was not expecting Tozawa to do that at all whatsoever. Like, whatsoever.
I mean,
I'm like, okay, Tozawa.
It was alright. It was nothing. It wasn't the best match, but it was cool. It served its purpose. I ain't mad at it.
Fair enough. Following that, we had Rhea Ripley pulling a promo. She had to let the women's division know. She's like, listen, if you want to waste your time, waste your little Royal Rumble win, you go ahead and pick me, alright? But if you don't want to waste she kind of flipped at the end, kind of like it was going uphill, but then it went downhill. She's like, but if you don't want to waste your time, go pick somebody else. Like, she didn't want to throw shade on Io Sky, but she just kind of did. But it was funny. And then to challenge her promo came out the man, Becky Lynch. And she said, it's me and you, WrestleMania. So just correct me if I'm wrong. Is she saying that she's going to win the Royal Rumble, or is she just saying, skip the Royal Rumble, it's me and you in WrestleMania? What was that about?
She was,
go ahead.
You got it. She was saying that she hopes Becky wins the Royal Rumble so she can see her at WrestleMania.
Okay, because it seemed like they was like, well, listen, it's me and you at the Royal Rumble, or me and you at WrestleMania, excuse me.
Yeah, it was awkward how they did that, but I mean, it makes sense. But it was just awkward because I was like, she was like, see you at Mania, and I'm like, but wait, we still got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I keep saying Royal Rumble. They said see you at Mania, so I'm like, oh, so she could just declare that match early. Okay, I thought she.
That's what I was like.
I was like, she got some pulls, so maybe she can just do it. And it's like, screw it.
But what if like Nia Jax win, like, or Jade Cargill? Like, what if she won? I mean,
well, Jade out for a whole year.
No, Jade Cargill. We'll get to that though. We'll get to that in a bit.
We'll get to
that in a bit.
I hate their name.
Confuse that black queen with that white woman.
So
First of all,
following that, we had Awesome
hold on.
Truth.
I didn't even talk about it. I didn't even talk about it yet.
Oh,
Dang,
good.
he skipped on. I feel as though Becky could win, but that was the whole point of Nia Jax being in the situation to be in. Because Nia Jax could easily win this. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that was the whole point, and then Becky didn't beat Nia. That feud just didn't get swept underneath the rug. You can't go from Nia to somebody you didn't beat in the ring fair and square, and then try to go at the champ. You get what I'm saying?
Good.
So Becky might be on the losing streak after Mania, and then you know how what's whatever the next pay per view is after that.
I think it's Backlash.
That's when she might get backlash. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she might try to get her. She might on her Cody story. She on her Cody story right now. That's all that's going on.
I hope they don't consider
But
Nia Jax to win because that would be
no,
trash.
but Nia is not going to win the belt. Rhea's going to have this belt past Mania if she's not
I mean,
fighting Becky.
well, that's just fucking. I mean, listen, somebody got to lose their belt, whether it's her,
No,
Gunther, Roman,
because
Seth.
Judgment Day is so. This how they're going to break Judgment Day up. In my eyes, they're going to lose the titles, tag team titles. Bet Dominic already lost his belt. Cool. Damian's going to lose his cash in. He's going to be the eighth person to ever lose a cash in, or seventh, whatever it is. Then Judgment Day going to breaking up. Rhea going through, think she's the baddest out here, and she don't realize what's going on. Going crazy, maybe. Think she's still the hottest commodity, and then lose to whoever, which might be the man. Still dominating people, but showing people, but she can't be
We'll
Becky.
see. We'll
Maybe.
see.
We see. We see how Triple H put it together.
What's next
Right.
on what happened?
So circling down the drain of Judgment Day's demise, we had Damian Priest approach R-Truth earlier, and I meant to also say Damian Priest told R-Truth not to tag in, to which R-Truth said, "Oh, I got it," and gave him a wink and a nod, like, okay, I know what you mean. So R-Truth and The Miz had to team up against Damian Priest and Finn Balor for a hilarious match that Damian Priest felt remorseful at the end because he had to put down his man's 50 grand because of the whole tag kerfuffle. The Miz, R-Truth wouldn't tag The Miz in, so it's not like The Miz could have took the pin. So we had to see R-Truth get defeated by Damian Priest, and Damian Priest looked very sad. Tears in his eyes, man. Tears in his eyes.
I'm not gonna. I missed this match. I was crying over the Eagles myself. So
I kind of skimmed it, but you said R-Truth looked sad.
No, Damian Priest was sad because he had to pin R-Truth. He had to hit him R-Truth with his finisher because R-Truth wouldn't tag in The Miz because The Miz never was the first man out. So if The Miz was the first man out, he would have just got beat up the whole time. But because R-Truth was the first man out, R-Truth had to get beat up. Then The Miz did how you tap the person's back so you can get in. The Miz had got in. So yeah.
Oh.
He was real life sad when he pinned him.
Well, he had a look on his face, not real life sad, because obviously him and R-Truth, they worked that whole angle, but he was sad. His character was sad. Kayfabe sad. Yeah. Sorry, kayfabe sad. Yeah.
Damn, I mean to say real life. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a tricky one right there to answer.
I gotta see that because I didn't think he would be sad. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he was sad, and then it's funny because Finn Balor, he's playing the character well. He's like going to Damian Priest, like, yeah, we won. And Damian Priest all like looking with his head down, like, I mean, yeah, we won, but dang, they had to give Damian Priest his belt. I think Dominic and JD McDonough were at the ringside too. I think so. Somebody had to give him his belt. It was probably Finn Balor gave him his belt because he didn't even pick up his belt, like his tag team titles. He was just kind of like defeated, like I won. But at what cost? And then Michael Cole, of course, rubbing it in like, you can see the look in Damian Priest's eye. He has a remorseful look. I'm like, yo, they really selling this story, and I'm feeling it. I
like this story. It's funny. It's entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, we had Tegan Nox and Natalya versus Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark. I didn't really see this fight. I was kind of not really paying attention to this one, so I don't have any thoughts on this one at all.
Meaning they're, again, crying over the Eagles. I ain't really have the capacity.
AJ, what about you? You saw this fight?
I seen highlights. It was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. The highlights I seen it actually was good. I seen more than just the highlights. I'm lying. I seen the fight. It was a good fight as like a 3.5, but overall, I'd rather see more action in the mids. Well, Awesome Truth become a team more so than I thought it was gonna be like a little like okay, cool R-Truth gonna mess Damian
Which
Priest
fight are
plan up.
you? Wait, hold on. Which fight are you rating?
The R-Truth fight.
Oh, we're already
R-Truth and
past that.
Damian.
We're talking about Tegan Knox and Natalya versus Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark.
I didn't even talk about R-Truth, John.
I asked you. You said really nothing. Then I said, all right, we'll talk about Tegan Knox and Natalya.
Oh, that shit was trash. That shit was trash. Anything that got Natalya, it's a
trash.
fucking either one. It was trash. It was trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was trash. I don't know why Natalya's still wrestling. Like, come on, shawty. Let somebody on NXT get called up.
And listen, she the boat.
The best
I
of
get
all
it.
time. Yeah. I just realized y'all started doing the ratings at these last two fights. Well, we got one more coming
She's
up after
not
this.
better. She's not better than Mercedes Moné, aka
Hell
Sasha
no.
Banks. You
That's
feel
not
me?
even
Like, I don't
close.
Yeah, well, they
Not
not
even
in the
close.
I don't even know
same.
why.
Like, they didn't come out at the same time, so they're not in that same
I don't care, bro. I
wrestling
don't even
class.
care.
Yeah,
She wasn't even better. She wasn't even better than the people back then.
that's the boat. That's
So
not disrespecting
don't
the
get me
boat.
started.
Yeah,
Don't get
put
me
some
started.
respect on the boat name.
It's only because Vince was trying to be on good terms with Brett. No, I'm gonna say what it. All right, I'm not
The
gonna try and
second,
get canceled.
she's only the second greatest Canadian female wrestler. But then behind Trish Stratus. But then there's Natalya.
Because that's mine. Once again, she's from Bret Hart family. There's not a lot of female Canadian wrestlers.
That's why she boat.
I hate you.
Go boat, go boat. All right. Then we had the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth freaking Rollins versus Jinder Mahal, who just came up on the scene after a year being away, gets a title shot. First day back. Well, third day back. Nice. What y'all think of this fight?
Mhm.
Give me your ratings. We
That was
haven't done
the worst.
ratings yet.
I give it a 4. Jinder not a bad wrestler. His character's just trash.
Actually,
But he's
I
not
like
bad
his,
on the mic either.
I like his
But he's not bad on.
character. Nigga looks sick. I just don't really care for him. Period.
And that's everybody. And I think that's everybody. That's what it is about him. Nobody cares for him.
I was there for those dark times when he was WWE champion. It was a time.
Like, he's not a bad
terrible
wrestler. He's not a bad wrestler whatsoever. It's like y'all forced him on us for business purposes. We understand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
he
would give
wasn't
this
it.
match probably a 3.5. It went down because of the stupid cash in stuff, and then Seth Rollins winning. Dog, just like I said last week, if they would have had Drew win and then Damian cash in and do the triple threat, or he could have did the same thing this week. He could have had Jinder Mahal win. I really wouldn't have cared. I want Seth to lose so freaking bad.
No, but it's not even that though.
And then this stupid Seth Wayne got injured in this match.
So it's not even just that. It's cool. He's gonna fight. Then that's like not on listening. He's gonna do promo and that's it. He's not gonna fight like he was doing.
I know they're not gonna risk that money match they got with him and Punk. They shouldn't.
Because the whole goal is to get Seth to Mania 2. And allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, CM Punk not gonna win the Rumble. It's gonna be Cody. It was gonna be Cody. CM Punk is gonna be in that elimination chamber and win that elimination chamber. And he's gonna end up fighting Seth for that title.
I would say Cody back to back would be trash. That nigga went last year. Let's CM Punk do his moment.
But it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna end up being a twist on it. You feel me? On the Cody and Roman situation.
I would say this. I'm sick and tired of Cody Rhodes, dog. He's not finishing the story. I don't even want him to finish the story. Let Rock and Roman go at WrestleMania. Cody, you can wait till summer.
The only problem is with him
because these Cody Rhodes fans pissing me off with this. He gotta finish it at Mania. No, he don't.
The problem is if he finishes his story. If he finishes his story now,
I got a story.
What's next? It's like what's next?
I got a story to finish. It's called Go like Cat in the Hat.
It's either Cody learn how to take the Undertaker approach if he win this belt and learn how to fight every 3 months and every 2 months, and then do that, or you finish your story, get the belt, then what?
This is what I want Cody to do. Let The Rock and Roman get WrestleMania. Cody, you fight, I don't know, Andre the Giant Battle Royale. You can have that, right? And then at
So back to
SummerSlam, you
hold
go
up, we
get
off
Roman
topic,
Reigns.
we off topic though, we off topic.
We are. We're talking about
We're
Seth. You're right about
Yeah.
that. Seth and Punk, boom. And then
Cool, but I
if
feel as though
Seth injured, if he injured, that's
right?
a hurt piece. They got to be Drew
But he's
and
still gonna be at Rumble.
they got to be Drew and
But
Punk at WrestleMania. If Seth is
Seth's not
injured,
gonna fight at Rumble. I get it. Seth's not gonna fight at Rumble. Cool.
he probably will know him.
Knowing him. He wants some Shawn Michaels stuff. If he don't fight at the Rumble, Cody wins the Rumble, right? Or say CM Punk win the Rumble. What that leaves for Elimination Chamber now for the championship? Because I
You
always
said
feel like Elimination. Huh? So it's like what leaves the Elimination Chamber open? Because remember how if you win the Elimination Chamber, you kind of get a title shot, pretty much, almost, or vice versa. You feel me?
it depends.
So it's like
Yeah,
on the situation. It's supposed to be like one of those special team matches where you fight for a championship or you being a contender. So if they make the story for Punk lose the Rumble, even though he quote unquote never won. You feel me? Because this is the first time. This is the second time in the Rumble, right? What, third time?
third, I think.
Oh, third. So if he don't win the Rumble, he's gonna
That'd
end
be
up on the
fourth.
Elimination Chamber. Because they said he's gonna be at the Purge. They already announced he's gonna be at the Elimination Chamber. So if he be in the Elimination Chamber, so it's me foreshadowing, looking at the promo. He's gonna lose the Rumble, win the Elimination Chamber, and end up fighting Seth to make a bigger feud. Just like a mid-tier feud, but also a big deal to make a lot of money.
Hey, at this point, whoever wins the Rumble just beat Seth and or Roman. I don't care if Roman win or lose at this point.
I
Win or lose at
like
this
Seth
point.
though. I like Seth. It's like this. Seth to me, he's trying to be dude love, but bro, you talk too much. Shut up. You got a big mouth. You know what I'm saying? Be you and stop talking a lot. Be dude love. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I think he should be heel and lose the championship. I think it's annoying. His voice is annoying. I ain't gonna lie.
But who else is
Ha
gonna
ha
he's a
ha
better
ha. That's his
to me,
laugh.
he's a better he's a better
That's
to
That was
me, I
actually
feel like
that was
Seth is
actually
a
more
better
accurate. What you did was way more accurate.
to me, he's a better baby face than the heel. He's only a good heel. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's only a good heel when he is in a group. And that's when he was with Roman and Dean Ambrose, and my fault, John Moxley. And that's when I really liked Seth when he was a heel.
It's okay. You can
The
dead
other
name John Moxley. You can call him by his WWE name. That's okay.
no. I want to be respectful. Bro. You feel me?
Moxley, Ambrose too. Moxley, I don't give a shit.
I like him. I like him. He could
He
go in
over
the
there in
ring. He
the
can actually
he over
go.
there in the minor leagues because he can
Oh no,
bleed.
triple no, bro. No,
Let me
bro.
stop. Let me
He want
stop.
to do the Brock Lesnar treatment, bro. Don't let Brock do whatever he want. I want to bleed too, bro. I
They
feel it.
definitely let John do whatever he want over there. I think
Well, that's because
he
to
think it's
them he's Brock
ECW.
Lesnar. To him, he's Brock Lesnar though, because Brock get paid 12 million. This boy don't get paid 12 million, but he get paid a lot more than 4 million. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's besides the point. That's when I feel when Seth was a better heel. Seth right now singles, he's a better baby face. If you put him in a group, oh yeah, he on some Randy Orton, not that vindictive, but kind of vindictive type stuff. And then you put him with a strategist like Edge on the opportunist level. Oh, they dangerous. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel it. I think he should. Well, I get why he left, but at this point,
Oh,
AEW
let me
is I like TNA. I watched TNA. I wasn't mad at it.
Speaking of TNA, Sasha Banks and Baley were spotted at the latest TNA event, showing love for their homegirl Trinity. What do y'all think of that?
I like it.
You don't like them showing up to the opposite team's game, watching their sports?
So
No, I do
okay,
like it.
what you don't know is TNA is now owned by TKO and Endeavor, so they kind of now got a partnership with the WWE. So it's not far fetched.
That's rumor.
It's
I was looking for that to be true, but it's still a rumor at this point. I
it's a
hope it is.
rumor. It's not a rumor because to me, think about it. Impact Wrestling. So when TNA left, like the sponsors and everything left, cool. This is a home base in Canada that people looks at as a performance center. They got good wrestlers now. Bet.
Oh shit.
This is a thing that birthed AJ Styles and Samoa Joe to be one of the greatest wrestlers that people ever seen. Feel me?
I did look
Once they
into
left,
what you just said. So yeah,
now
TKO does not own it. So who owns
no.
it is
So
Endeavor. Endeavor owns it. So it's not
okay, and
TKO.
everyone ready.
Yeah.
So you don't know
Hey,
that.
no.
So
Endeavor is
ready.
TKO.
TKO owns the Never. So same thing.
No. TKO is Endeavor. They just
Yeah,
changed the
same
name.
thing. Okay, bet. Same exact thing. And and it never owns WWE. It's the same thing. So they pulling from the same cesspool. It's not far fetched. Only problem is they cornered the market is everybody on nostalgia purposes
Oh, I
knows
read it.
that TNA was amazing. You feel me?
I read it
Where
wrong. Sorry.
TNA
You were right. Endeavor is its own separate thing. TNA is owned by Anthem. My bad. Anthem Media Group. My
okay,
apologies. I had to re-update
Anthem.
that story. Yeah, Anthem owns it.
Anthem.
Anthem Media Group's Endeavor is its own separate thing. I was reading the article wrong.
Okay, so what is
Just
it
had to
about
fact
when
check it real
Endeavor?
fast.
So okay, so Endeavor probably is talking to him, whatever. We don't know the ins and outs of it because we're not behind closed doors. You feel me? Be out of it.
What I was
But it,
reading that messed me up. Sorry to interrupt you again. TNA had teamed with Endeavor for their streaming services, so that's where you got
Right.
your
That's
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's still not owning.
okay,
They're just teaming with them for their streaming services. So apologies
okay,
for that mix-up.
okay. So that makes sense. That it makes a lot of sense for them to get their pay-per-view
Yeah,
situation in
when they announced
January
that,
that
people thought they
fast.
were gonna merge.
Yeah, so it's crazy when they got their pay-per-view that fast. Like you got a main event talent, you got old wrestlers coming back. The only person who was there longer than everybody else was Samoa Joe, but he ain't coming back. I think it's Chris Sabin or Alex Shelby or whatever who came back there. They came
Even
back. Sabin, yeah, Sabin. What it was, they came back. So now you got nostalgia people coming back, and now you put Trinity in that WWE is there, Mickey Jane is there, so you throwing them, so you bring nostalgia people back, and now you got a deal when and ever. So it's like it's kind of making sense. You're building a good deal and keep them alive to pretty much build another what is it OVW, but actually people know who this is than NXT, but NXT gonna get the bigger push.
I just find it ironic how I try to watch AEW and I feel nothing, but when I watch TNA, I was like, "Yo, this is actually pretty lit." The X Division game, the joint when they had the X hanging
Dang.
above the ring and you got to hang above it
Yep.
and
I
climb
remember
to the
that.
hmm
I
joint.
remember that.
I
Monkey
was watching, I'm
bars.
like, "Yo, nobody else got this." Like, this is
What
why
made me
I
like it
never
was
watched
Samoa
TNA
Joe
back
and
in the
AJ
day.
Styles.
I never really watched it back in the day. It was kind of like it was how I felt about AEW. It was like, man, this is corny. They try and be like WWE, or they hating on WWE too much. That's the thing about AEW. They, especially Tony Khan, you can't keep hating on the other company. Like, just do you. Everything they do kind of feel like it's
So,
anti WWE, and it's like they live rent
and
free.
the thing is, if you look when TNA really lost a lot of deals, no, not deals, lost a lot of
That's when
viewership.
Hulk Hogan and Dixie Carter came in and ruined the damn company.
It's when they changed the whole ring. We didn't like that square ring with TNA. We like
Well, I would say the wrestlers hated the
no, they
hexagon.
hated they did. The wrestlers hated it, but the fans loved it. The fans loved it, and it gave you more leverage to do more things that was different than other companies. That's where you messed it up at. When the moment you change y'all ring style, and like, oh, this is actually a good ring. How did y'all do this? Nobody else made that shape style ring because it's hard to make it's cost too much to keep the
No.
upkeep, and y'all was
What
doing it.
killed it was when they changed the name to Impact. You changed from TNA to Impact. That's when they really messed up.
Totally
Now you getting rid of
non-stop
the
wrestling.
brand.
Total non-stop wrestling.
You're
Like,
getting
come
rid of
on,
the
bro.
brand, and that's going backwards. Why would you change the name? Impact.
Now it's TNA. Total
Getting back to
non-stop
TNA and people
wrestling
watching it
Impact.
now. They're getting more coverage and stuff now. It's like, all right.
Oh yeah, I've been watching
people
it too, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been watching it. It's on my YouTube recommendation. I'm like, I'm back. I said, I ain't gonna hold you. Impact.
And I
I
like
watched the
Trinity.
highlights because mind you, I watched the highlights of Samoa Joe just when it was Impact Wrestling. He was doing his thing. I'm like, bro, you lost everything, bro. Not him, but you lost the fans, the significance. Like, it wasn't just about your wrestling style. It was like everything behind it. Like, you knew what you was doing. You knew how to entertain. You was an entertainer at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
I think
You can't be
Samoa
an
Joe
entertainer
always
if you
be
don't got
Samoa
money.
Joe, but WWE does a great job at messing people up. They messed up Bray Wyatt. They messed up Samoa Joe. They messed up Nakamura. They do a great job at messing
Honestly,
people up. So I don't
I ain't gonna
blame
say they messed
Samoa
them
Joe
up.
for WWE. They make him world champion.
I don't. No, I get that.
He's a
They
world
messed them up.
champion. They ain't make him a world champion.
No,
That's a
I get
fumble.
it. No, I get it. But at this age, they ain't want to see old Samoa Joe no more. His style was out of date. When AJ Styles was more in tune, and he still was doing springboard. Samoa Joe was just more of a classic wrestler.
That's
Still,
never
like
been
he still was.
Samoa Joe. There's big dudes
I
in
never have.
wrestling.
No, it never have. It never have. But you like Omos, you would never see Omos get this world title like how great
Yeah, there's
Khali
still
did.
big dudes in wrestling. He still got charisma. He
No,
still
it's
got
still there.
everything else. He's
But
still
it's like
Samoa
Solo.
Joe.
It's like Solo. You ain't never gonna
But
see Solo get.
Solo, not a big name yet. Samoa Joe
No,
been
he's
doing
not
this
a
for
big
like
name.
20+ years.
Oh no. I'm not saying on the magnitude. I'm not saying on the magnitude, but it's like they don't want to see. They looking at it as a marketability standpoint, where TNA would have let him go, would let him do his thing. Impact, you see, not Impact. You see how AEW let Samoa Joe be a world champion. It's like that. WWE is looking at it like, okay, you wrestle like this, great. Is your mic skills now better than this person mic skills? Now, who we got to pick to be the babyface? Who we got to pick to be the heel? Samoa Joe is a great heel, by the way. Amazing heel. He's also a good babyface, but I rather like him as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, who would he go? Well, actually, it makes sense now.
How
I
he
would
plays
like
Sweet Tooth.
Samoa. I would like him to go against Gunther. Now that would be a match I would like. That
That
actually
would
would
be
be a
tough.
match.
That
That
would be
would
tough.
be actually, but at the time Gunther wasn't around. He was somewhere. He was overseas. But
He's
that's a
killing
match.
shit.
So it's like this. That's a match Samoa Joe needs that he's not getting right now. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to put. It's kind of hard to put somebody in that position where, yeah, we know you're a world champion, we know you're a main eventer, and this that. But if we don't got nobody who can match your talent, it's kind of hard. Only nigga who can match his talent would probably be Brock Lesnar. You get what I'm saying?
Brock
Or
Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Dragunov. Yeah, it's a few
AJ
people.
Styles. Like, it's a few people, but they're not going to put a good storyline
That would
behind
be
it
a
now.
good one. AJ and Gunther.
They're not going to put a good storyline behind it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, have y'all you ever been to a live like SmackDown or Raw?
No. So Ready. It's funny that you said
No,
that.
I have
Ready.
not.
I sent Decipher this.
Yeah.
He said, "What is this?" It's on TikTok. This past Raw. It was a live event. What happens when it's commercial break and everything? They show the commercial, not the commercial, but the promos and everything. When it's like commercial break on our end or whatever it is, on the Jumbotron, wrestlers be sitting there for like a good 3 minutes waiting for the intro to get set up. I'm like, this is what they do.
Yeah,
I
I was
was
gonna
so
say
amazed by that.
it's the funniest thing about wrestling events because I was planning on going to WrestleMania, which I thought about it. That would be trash. I got to deal with all that traffic, all the people in there, just to sit at the
I'll,
top and barely see what's going on in the ring. I said I'm
let's
gonna
go to
stay at home
Wale
and watch it,
Mania.
but I'm gonna go to
Wale Mania, we there.
talk about that too. And I was like, that's gonna be lit. But I'm gonna go to Raw after Mania because that's when it's gonna be
Okay.
real lit.
Decipher, we
And
there, Decipher.
I know it's so funny being there is unless you really into it, you might as well stay at home, big dog. Because everything they do is for the TV. So like, oh shit, did my AirPod just die? Nah.
We can still hear
So
you.
they just okay. They it do take. It's an awkward like type thing when they go to commercial and the music plays the entire time. And it's
Your theme
the
song.
production. The production you could tell is definitely a TV show, a live TV show at that. All the scrambling around they do ringside and yeah, no, I miss going to live events. I'm definitely gonna go to Raw after Mania. I was gonna say I saw one. I went to a SmackDown long ago, back when Boogeyman was still wrestling, and this was that
Dang.
storyline where he was with Julian, and she had that growth joint on her side on her cheek.
Ew.
I
I
remember
remember
that.
that.
Dog,
Ew.
I saw this video the other day. I was like, I was there when he ate that joint off her cheek.
Even though that was makeup, but ew.
Yeah, it was all fake. I didn't know it at the time. I was like, that nigga nasty. But
No,
he
he's
was
still
eating
nasty.
worms, so he definitely
He
nasty.
ain't real
Yeah,
worms.
he was serious about that too. He wanted them to be real. I said, okay, buddy, you got that.
Strange things happen during live events, and I can tell you that because in our next news story, Grayson Waller lashes out on a live Australian TV show because the Australian TV show host was being a bit disrespectful. It was him and LA Knight, and they were doing some promo for Elimination Chamber, and the host was saying, "Hey, LA Knight, could we see your finisher?" LA Knight was like, "Nah, you know, it's a little dangerous, especially, you know, we hear it's not a wrestling ring." But the host, the male host, there's a male host and a female host. The male host kept on trying to be persistent, and then one of the members of production tried to come in and step to Grayson Waller, and Grayson Waller was like, "Yo, chill, if I'll punch you for real." And then they disrespectfully played John Cena's music and just aggravated the whole situation even more. So Grayson Waller was keeping kayfabe alive by being, you know, like that same heel, like, "Yo, chill with that. I don't
I
like
was gonna
that."
say the transition game is A1, bro. But I saw
So the
that
thing
clip,
is,
and that was funny. I think it was he was definitely kayfabe, but like they needed that, and he's getting a lot of good press for that. So good for him.
they need it. That's all it is. Waller needs a promo right now because Austin Theory is injured more than Carmelo Hayes, and he needs some press right now. Keep his bit going.
And thank you, Dashi, for that compliment on my transition skills. It took me about a year to get good at it. But speaking of a year, it's going to take about a year of time for Cora Jade to heal after she tore her ACL during the NXT Women's Championship match. So
My
she said
baby.
she faced a huge setback.
So
Now she has a torn ACL. So we're wishing the best
so
for Cora
Hey
Jade.
guys, don't worry. I went and checked on her. I went to visit my baby. She's good. She's okay. I bought her some flowers, some chocolate. You know what I mean?
and
She's
it's
gonna be
only
okay. She's a
crazy.
little hurt, but she'll be all right.
She was getting a push right now. She
Oh,
was
she
getting
just came
a
back.
big push. No, she
She
just came back.
she just came
She
back
was
from an
getting
injury.
she was getting a big push right now. And she was her big push was she's about to get the title too. Perez wasn't supposed to win that allegedly. It was supposed to be Cora Jade who won the tournament. The Battle Royal that happened on NXT this past Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but other plans was okay, we gotta give it to Roxanne Perez since she's going heel and people kinda like that bit when she was kinda laughing and stuff. She never
And
been
she
heel
the
before.
most like ready. Everybody else in that match wasn't
Yeah.
ready.
And
She
she
been a
wasn't
champion
never
before.
really yeah, she been a champion. But she was never like a heel and now she get the chance to be the heel and you see how she wearing more dark clothing. You see how it's out now.
I like Roxanne. She only like 22. That girl was good.
The girl, what's her name? Thea, what's her name? I think Thea Hall,
Mm,
whatever her name is, but Chase Academy, whatever they call
I
it.
think so. Theo Hall, yeah, I think so. That's that name.
She a good wrestler. I ain't gonna hold you. She can go. And she
Listen,
only 19.
I don't know too many NXT women. I know Lash Legend. I like her. I know Jakara Jackson,
So
Cora
okay,
Jade.
so
Roxanne.
So I know why you know. I know why
Tiffany.
you know Lash. I know why you know Lash.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I saw her in Jakara. I like Jakara more, but then I started seeing Lash wrestle, and she actually nice. She really good.
I can't get past that she was a WNBA player, and
I
she
mean
was
that
just
too. You're not looking tall,
and she was
but
that trash in the league and ran. She didn't even work on her game.
you found
So
something
she's
that
doing
worked.
the same.
Listen, football and work out for
No,
Trick
no.
Williams. Now he in the ring.
Hey, bro, she's just in the ring.
Sometimes,
She's in the
sometimes you
ring
gotta go with
wearing.
what you good at.
Like I said, Cora Jade, hopefully she gets back. She had an accident in the ring, but sometimes accidents happen. And when they do, you're going to wish that Hulk Hogan is there, because in Tampa, Florida, a 17-year-old girl flipped in her car this past Sunday night, and of all people, Hulk Hogan was coming home from dinner with his wife, and he rescued this girl. He rescued her from her car, the Hulkster. Brother.
I bet she wasn't black. I bet he was not black.
Dang, I did see that. Yeah, he trying to get his card back. Chill, you know, Hulkamaniacs. He trying to get his Hulkamaniacs back.
Well, we're
That's
just
what he
glad that
did.
she's okay at this time.
Yeah,
So
good for her. Good guy, Hawk. Hawk
Yeah,
Terry.
let's go Hulk.
Good guy, Terry.
I'm sorry, Terry Hogan. I don't like him.
you don't like Hulkster? Man.
I
No,
don't like
my
Hawk.
man
I
was
don't like that
better.
nigga.
No, bro,
Who was
I like
better?
my man Randy Savage. Randy Savage, bro.
Oh.
I'm sorry, bro. He did my man Randy dirty, and that was his guy. They was friends.
Randy
My
Savage. I
fault.
was a King Kong Bundy guy. Talking about Randy Savage.
Randy Savage, my man, Mr. Steroids. Come on,
My
man. We
man
ain't gonna
Doink
do
the
that.
Clown. You don't know nothing about Doink the Clown.
You
That's
like
my
Doink the
guy.
Clown? You like
That's my
Doink?
guy. What you
I ain't
mean?
like Doink.
Honky Tonk Man and Jimmy Superfly.
So, what do you guys think? Who's going to win the men's Royal Rumble?
I honestly think it's gonna be Cody.
I think it's going to be CM Punk. Cody twice? No, not going to happen.
Yes,
Yeah, I
because hear me
got
out. Hear me out. Ready? Well, my prediction is last person. I'm not gonna say last person, but last person I remember winning the back to back was Hulk Hogan,
yeah,
and
we're not
Cody
doing
might
that.
be. No, I'm going. I'm gonna go there, and I feel like they going to be on some stuff and get Cody to win back to back, just to give him some flowers and win his belt so he can shut up, make his money, and get going. But that's it.
I think they gonna either go with CM Punk or I mean, I don't see nobody else with CM Punk.
Don't say no Omos.
So it
That's
is
a dark
possible
horse,
to win it back to
literally.
back. So you're correct. Hulk Hogan was the first to win it back to back. After that, it was Shawn Michaels 95-96, then Steve Austin 97-98.
Hey, don't talk to me about Steve Austin winning that back to back. He should never won that. They just wanted to put him over the rock. Don't get me started. And I'm a rock fan, and I'm being biased. But shit, Austin definitely did put over the rock. I ain't gonna hold you.
So who do y'all think gonna win the women's Royal Rumble?
Nia Jax.
Naya?
I got Becky. I want to say Bianca, but she ain't gonna win it.
I say Baley. I
Bailey,
think
Bailey's
Bailey
going
is
to
gonna
challenge Io
win
Sky, you
and
think,
then
too?
challenge Io Sky.
I knew he was
Yep.
going to say that,
It's
yep.
gonna be
I
a Randy
forgot
Orton
about
Triple H
Bailey.
Evolution storyline. I can see that. Or if Bailey loses, she'll blame them or they'll kick her out or something and go after her. But I see Bailey or Becky. I'm gonna go with Bailey. Or Jade. Jade's a dark horse.
So Jade is gonna make her appearance, but I feel
I
as though
don't want her to
Jade.
win. If she shouldn't be in the Royal Rumble,
He
not for her
just don't
first
want.
match.
Now I feel like she gonna be in the Rumble, but her real first match, this is gonna be her debut as a Rumble, no doubt, because she main event. But her debut is gonna be on Raw, and she's definitely gonna be challenging Rhea Ripley for that belt, or whoever wins the at Mania out of her, or what's her name, Becky Lynch.
So are you saying she's going to debut the Raw before the Royal Rumble?
Yep.
Next week.
Or after Mania. She's gonna debut after Mania. She's gonna make a little
That's
promo.
what. Yeah, that's when I feel like she should
Yeah.
after Mania.
She's gonna make a little appearance because her mom and everything, or son, a family member died. But she's gonna make a promo, no doubt. Probably at the Rumble or Elimination Chamber. And then another news you heard about John Moxley. Rumors saying he's in talk with WWE, but because he ain't signed his contract back with AEW.
I hope so. I want everybody to come back. Shit, Chris
That's because they got the
Masters,
bull.
Chris
That's
Kennedy.
because they got Will Osprey, or whatever his name is. And
I like
then
Will Ospreay. They should get
yeah,
Kazuchika Okada. Boom. I killed that shit.
I like Shinsuke better. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like Shinsuke better.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Shinsuke better. I ain't gonna hold you.
They both tough.
Shinsuke, my dog. Shinsuke is my guy.
Any more topics, brother?
I don't have anything else. No.
Trinity might come back allegedly. Rumors. These are all rumors. Trinity, because Baley and Mercedes
Oh,
Monet is best friends, and then Trinity and Mercedes, they all friends. So don't be
no.
surprised if Mercedes
A lot of
coming to
people better
Royal
come back.
Rumble.
They keep saying AJ Lee might appear at the Royal Rumble. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they just hyped because CM Punk came back and try and pressure her. That woman said she is happy, not wrestling no more.
It puts a strain on the body, so gotta respect her wishes.
And her mental health. She said she tried to off herself twice while she was
Over
wrestling.
there
She wasn't happy.
in New Japan.
Didn't know that.
In WWE. That's why AJ Lee.
Jeez.
When she said it was a while, she was just really unhappy and all that. And then when she left, she found happiness. That's why I don't really care. I don't want her to come back. I love AJ Lee, but if she happy outside of wrestling, keep on. Stay happy. Don't do it just
But
because
that's when Vince was in charge. Remember, Vince was a douchebag, kinda.
That's why
Most of the
Sasha
time.
got to come back. Whatever Sasha and Naomi got mad at is something that do with Vince. Vince said something.
Triple H is a family man first. He ain't trying to make Stephanie mad.
It was something Vince said or did that ticked them off and made them feel like they had to leave. He gone. Come back. Come home. Come on. That's all right. But the big bad man is gone now. Come on. Big bad old man. We got a young old man. Come on. I miss Sasha. That's my baby.
Young old man. That's funny. All right. Well, West Philly AJ, tell us where we can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at AG_DreamChaser, Twitter at AG_DreamChaser, and any gaming platform at West Philly AJ. And that's it.
And Dashy, where can we find you at?
You can find me on the moon. Sometimes I'll be on Mars. I'll be on Pluto every day. But sometimes I'll be on Instagram _IHeartDash. I don't be on there, so don't look for me. Or do. That's fine.
Thanks for watching this episode of Talking Wrestling.
Deuces.